Throw my disclaimer out of here. I'm just doing this freestyle because it's something I do on a daily basis, and hopefully I can do it and talk at the same time. Don't know. We're about to find out. Anyway, since Sid cannot do screen capture, I'm going to go ahead and do the keyword research for him. I'm using Market Samurai, which you can get a free copy by visiting SEOGuerrillatactics.com/dojo. You should see the URL at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and you can pause your video and go download that now if you want to go along with it, or if you want to watch the video first to see how I do it, you can also do that. Okay, here we go. We're going to click on the obvious one, keyword research, Google search keywords, and generate keywords. Normally I would pause the video, but I want you to get a feel of how fast this thing actually works. Of course, because I'm making a video, it's probably going to take all day. Now, the strategies that I use is a little different than what they teach you on the Market Samurai Dojo, because they're teaching you how to convert for a product and find buyers keywords, whereas I'm teaching you how to find informational keywords and to generate revenue through AdSense. After you generate your list, it came up with 426 active keywords. Go down and click on Analyze Keywords. Okay, let me make sure I have everything. My search is up. Traffic, phrase to broad ratio. Okay, everything's checked that we need. I have all my columns on there, and I want to narrow this down immediately to save time on search. So I want my phrase to broad ratio to be about 15%. Sometimes I go a little higher depending on the market. And none of these are fast and steady rules. It depends on the market. I'll play around with the numbers. Like I know I would like 100 visitors to my site a day once I take over the #1 spot in Google. And since you're just starting out to find good paying words right off, let's start off with 300,000. Okay, refresh filters. And let's go ahead and analyze the keywords there. We've cut down the 400 and some odd keywords down to 257 active ones. So we nearly cut our list in half. This may take a little longer, so I may pause and just let it go ahead and find the SEO competition. No sense in running out of good Google space. I mean, not Google, YouTube space. So I'm going to pause. Okay, it's done now, and as you can see, we have the column filled out with our competitors. Let's first switch over by the cost per click and see what we have. And I had to hit that refresh again to update it because the column wasn't right. I want to also add another filter on. Right now, I'm not interested in any cost per click phrases that are below $2. So let's get rid of them. That takes us down to 36 hot keyword phrases that we can use. And now I want to search by the competition. Let's start off with the lowest competition, just to build our confidence up a little bit. Now, what you're going to need is, I had started doing this and I changed my mind, so let me delete that, and I don't need to save that. Give me a new one. Okay. You're going to need your Market Samurai, and you're going to need, if you're on Windows, I think it's called Notepad. Start off with current, where I list the current keyword phrase that I'm working on, because this is going to get out of hand here in a second. Money keywords. And we'll eventually move to the next video, I'm pretty sure. Traffic keywords. If I can get my brains and my hands to work together, I would be awesome today. Although most of the higher paying keyword phrases, they're usually more competitive and more established. That's why people end up paying more for them. Sometimes you find some good ones, and I just want to see if I can generate traffic easily or get ranked in the search engines easily for these keywords. So let's go ahead. This time we're going to do an SEO competition to see what the competition is looking like based on that keyword phrase hemorrhoid doctor. And I'm going to I'm not going to pause the video this time so you can see how fast it lights up. This one's looking iffy. Getting better. Okay, this column right here I don't use. It just tells you how many pages are indexed from that domain name. I rarely ever use that column. And here's my borderline whether I can tell if I'm going to use the keyword phrase at a glance or not. Now, the phrase will always stay in the database, and I can always come back later when I need more keyword phrases. But for now, I'm trying to find the best possible phrases to start making money as fast as possible. And if I see this over here has more than two red rows highlighted, I skip out on that. And this is looking pretty good because a minimum of 2 red over here. I mean a maximum of 2. But I'm not going to mess with this keyword phrase. It's just, you can dominate search engines for this phrase, but I'm not willing to take that time right now for this case study. So you just go down to the next one and do the same thing, SEO competition. And hopefully before the length of this video time runs out, I can get a couple of them to put on there for you. This one's building up to look pretty good. Ooh. I'll tell you what, this one right here, I'm going to take, even though it went over the line, it has 3 right there, the page ranking and backlinks are so low, I'm going to write this one down under one of my money keyword phrases. Didn't mean to have that underline on. Take that on. Okay, then I'm going back to the first one. And I'm just going down this list and trying to find all my money keyword phrases that I'm going to write about first, or see it should be writing about first. Same thing, SEO competition, generate. This time I'll pause it to save time on the video. Okay, just finished, and we see this is looking okay over here, and this is mediocre, but the backlinks could cause a problem. It says no name in the yeah, that is in there. They have something optimized wrong in there. I'm just going down the list looking here and just trying to see some of the URLs and domain names and how many link backs they have. I think I'm going to take this one on too as a money keyword phrase. An easy one. And you go back and you continue this again. I'll do one more, and in the next video we'll talk about generating keyword phrases for traffic using this same screen, this same setup here. I just don't want to make the video too long and run out of time and not be able to upload it to YouTube for some of the other people to view it. That some countries, for whatever reason, they can't access certain servers because of their internet provider. This is another good money-making keyword phrase. So I'm going to bring this back up and type this. We go back, and as you can see, in the boot camp, I break down and explain how you actually make money and how the money split up. But this one is still meets our criteria. It's like $2.48. You're not going to get rich off of that one. Let's just one more. Let's just take a higher end keyword phrase here. And here's one at 735. Hemorrhoid relief. That is a good one. SEO competition. Some of these have good PR rankings. Well, we can see that this is the one is Wikipedia. Usually, you see other social sites that have them. Okay, one thing that I noticed right off that like I wouldn't use this keyword for this video, for example, because we want to start making money right away. But one of the things I would utilize is making a YouTube video because I do not see YouTube listed anywhere on here. Okay, so we're going to go back, and I'm not sure how long this video is actually running, so I'm going to cut it right here. And we're going to come back in the next video and talk about how to generate traffic keywords. I'll see you in the next video.